Dr. Flamingo around.
Well, there's no two imposters.
Yeah, boom, I let you go through decontamination first, and then as soon as the door closed, Tart walked up, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's gonna be Tart instead of you."
Dude, I was so pissed off. I was like, we need 2 people for this.
I'd like to suggest some edits to the options next round, Tart, please.
And what's this? Just speech?
Only one common task.
Also, I suggest turning confirm rejects off.
Okay.
Yeah,
It is.
I would like to turn off confirm reject.
We haven't ejected. I can't say for sure, but
it is off. I made sure of it.
Oh my! These people are a lot more.
You cannot use your keyboard to type in anything for the number pads.
Correct.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
I'm a little disappointed that everyone's talking. I don't know. Not that it's a big deal, I guess, but we'll see how it plays out. Alright. I'm getting distracted there too a little bit, but looks like they dealt with the emergency incredibly well. I'm here. Let's see how. Oh, I have 3 tasks in here. Let's keep an eye out for Tart. Oh, purple.
100% fabled. All right, so he killed the person, and he was running away. He killed Dr. Flamingo, and he was running away, and he was literally running to the vent, and he was standing on the vent when I came into view, and he then changed his direction and went away, and then I found the dead body from where he came from.
Going up from the bottom part, the balcony part. Where was Dr. Flamingo?
100%. 100%.
Yeah, and sadly we can't brute force it this time with 2
so,
imposters.
Fable, do you have any defense?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. I was coming up from the balcony, and I was walking to the little...
From the balcony?
But yeah, the little thing at the bottom over there, on the bottom right.
Yeah, where you shoot asteroids?
Asteroids and the balloons.
Yeah, and the dead body was next to the vending machine, so there's no way that you would have passed by and not seen it.
I didn't see that.
Exactly, because you killed it.
I mean, I could see him not seeing it, but...
Sadly, unlike our last
also,
session. We won't know, but I'm
anybody's...
99% sure that he was one of the people. There was no way. Look.
But if he was standing on it, why didn't he just go in when he went?
We can't talk, but...
I'm glitched. Does anybody else have this glitch?
What glitch?
I can't see my character.
Hacks.
I'll
is it version glitch?
Yeah.
It was me that you're just standing completely still back at the button.
Well, I can't even. Look, I'll send it in Discord.
I think what I might do is just mute everyone at a certain point if it keeps going. At least until discussions. We'll see. Oh, I'm almost done my task, it looks like. And Mercy over in Reactor. Because I'm getting distracted from the talking mostly, so... I haven't really been paying attention who's been walking by, but I want to believe everyone thinks I'm innocent because I was scanned. At least by a handful of people. So... who knows where the body is, though. If there's even a body. I figure multiple people be dead by now. And there's Boom. Boom might kill me, who knows. I know he was one of the people who saw me scan.
Alright, I sent it in Discord. My screen's permanently stuck there.
Maybe it'll get fixed after the next vote. Nobody kill him because that would be cheap.
You can kill me, it's fine. But you know, it's pretty suspicious that you would say that, Peach.
I see no bodies at all anywhere.
What's funny is I can go on my map, and I can actually technically move.
Do you have tasks to do?
Yeah,
Oh, it shows you moving.
but I can't
You are
see anything because I'm permanently stuck in this one position on my
Oh.
screen.
But before you weren't moving at all, and now you're like walking slightly. Actually, though, if you don't have any, or if you haven't completed your task, though, that's gonna hurt the map.
Let's see if I can try to do the task while looking at the map.
Oh, interesting. Oh. Power's
Oh
out.
my god, that's great.
A meteor feature. Who knows what that means? Hello there, kitty. Welcome to more Among Us. I have no clue who the imposter is, but I turned on the lights, so that's a positive. Because I'm actually seeing no bodies, surprisingly. I think I did a pass around like multiple times. We're just waiting for someone to... Oop. I found the body just before you get to the cafeteria in the bottom right.
Wait, you guys are actually in a loading? Or... Oh yeah, I can't even see that.
So,
We're gonna be in here for
That
135 seconds.
only person I saw recently was Tart, and he was hanging directly to the very top, but I don't know where he was before then.
I'm suspicious of everybody except Burgerman, except for maybe Burgerman,
Well-
because there aren't that many people.
Yeah, obviously Burger's pretending.
Well, I hope people remember me getting the scan there at the very beginning. I know there were 2 or 3 that saw me.
I do remember Oathmaster getting the scan.
Yeah, one was Burgerman, but Burgerman's having issues, sadly. Kitty, stop calling me the imposter, I'm hurt.
So we're voting Burgerman, right?
Why are we voting Burger Man?
Because not too many people are dead. So it makes me think that we only found one body last time.
Yeah, we only
Pretty
had one.
suspicious, Feeds, that you would just blame me.
It was a long period
Yeah,
of time.
but like, what's the evidence here?
Aren't the same amount of people are dead?
There was one person dead, and we ejected one out, and only one person died in that time, was it?
Oh, alright, well then it's not Burgerman. It's definitely not Burgerman then.
Well, I mean, Fable could have not been one either. And there's
Or-
still
yeah.
2 imposters.
Ooh, I'm a
We're also
ghost.
we're also pretty close to completing our task.
I'm
aren't we?
99% sure it was fabled.
I don't know. I don't want to vote Burger Man.
I don't know. You could have
Compel me.
self-reported, and he literally could have not actually have known.
Well, as I said, I was scanned earlier, so I like to think I'm trustworthy, unless the people who
Yeah,
saw
you're
me
fine.
were.
Nobody's blaming you.
Well, I'm the one who's reported.
Wait, where
That's
was
why.
the body?
Didn't he
I-
say by the kitchen
Yeah, just before the cafeteria in the bottom right.
or cafeteria?
Now I'm suspicious of Tart.
Yeah, he was the only
That's
person I
'cause
saw.
I was with Boom, but I headed to lights. I lost sight of him because the lights were off, and I just assumed he went to somewhere like
I was
entrance.
with Boom a lot, and he was the one person that could vouch for me that I wasn't the imposter.
Oh, but you and Boom could be it, though.
He's dead.
Either way, I think
Oh,
we're
I
really
don't
close
know.
to completing our
I
task.
can't
So
see who's dead or alive.
You're not. Burger can't do them.
Okay, let's see if this fixes it.
So yeah, really, I
Darn.
think
Or I'll just go to a black screen. Are you
What
guys
if-
actually playing right now, or
Yeah.
or is
Yeah.
it actually?
Probably just
Okay, yeah, I
connect-
got a black screen now.
I wonder if you leave, if your task will be like auto.
Yeah, if you
Right,
leave,
if you
if you leave, the
disconnect-
tasks are counted as moved, and they get erased. So
Leave,
if you leave,
Burger.
we just win.
there we go.
We win.
All right, who were the guilty ones?
Who was it? Was it
Because
Peach?
Fabled. And
It was me.
And me.
I just want to click
Ooh.
the kill button.
Wait, was it you, Emitter?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Me,
Mir, yes. Yes, it was me. I was very nervous.
Yeah, I did
I killed
vote.
one person. That's it.
I did vote on you on the last round just off a gut feeling.
It's my gut feeling. Wow.
We got two nakeds running around with us. How do you guys have so many different choices than me? And also, I saw people with like jackets and stuff. but I
People,
was-
you buy those packs. Buy those.
I
cosmetic
haven't
packs.
bought anything. I don't know
Yeah,
why I have
you
access,
also get
but I have access to.
you also can get free packs if you set your time to Christmas and/or Halloween. You get free packs as well.
Cool.
Interesting.
So if you set your computer as it being Halloween of any year or Christmas of any year, you'll get the Christmas pack and the Halloween pack both for free.
I think
Alright.
voting time should be lowered to 1.
So everything's working on your end now, is it, Burger?
Yeah.
I
Wait, I
think there
forgot to
should be
change.
a short
What is the
vote-
voting time?
short voting time
150.
and only. I don't know about the tasks. After second thought.
It's. I love the refueling station.
Wait. I have a... Okay, I was wondering how much vision do I have? Jeez, I have a lot of vision. I could see like everything and I'm not even an imposter. So I wonder how I feel about this. Although I'm getting distracted again. Alright, so I have really good vision, so we'll see what happens here. Let's go to deal with the meltdown, though. Oh. In the middle of the hallway, just as we're making our way to the reactor decompression area. Was it?
Wait,
I had
who was it?
Feej, was it?
Yeah,
I
Feej
missed.
was
I
there.
missed the color. Someone was in front of me.
I was in
Feej
front
was
of you. I was in front of Amir, and then Oathmaster was in front of me.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
Doctor
were.
is dead
Feej
as
is
well.
dead.
Yeah, we were all basically in the cafeteria, so I like to think we're all clean, at least maybe for this one body.
I am in the reactor.
I am up on that tree thing.
Okay, so it was like directly north of the hallway, just as you're going into the doorway to the decompression, basically. So you may have just barely missed it.
Like all the way up north?
Yeah, by the
No.
little terminal before it turns rightward. He was up there in the hallway.
Yeah, he was.
I
isn't
think I
that the
saw
hallway right outside the locker room.
Oathmaster in the admin, right? That's what it is?
No, this
It's
is
not Oathmaster.
It's directly middle of the
Someone
map,
was
basically.
in the admin that I saw.
And why isn't it Oathmaster?
I
He
have
was
two
with
alibis.
me in the cafeteria. I was walking with him all quite a bit.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
with
but
him
it could
quite
be
a bit.
both of you though.
I believe I bore witness to that.
I think it's Fable and Burgerman.
No, I was with the guy in the admin.
You try to say
I was in the-
Oathmaster was
I was in the
admin,
re-
you're right.
I was in the reactor the whole time. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, there were 3 of us together, so
I'm not super convinced.
Is Tart? Are you brown?
Yeah.
Got my eye on you.
No matter what name I choose, you're always going to say Tart, aren't you?
Yes. Because that is your actual name in this group.
okay, power's on.
I mean, I
People-
could call you by your real name, but I think that'd be a little weird.
That's true. I'm pretty sure you're still the only one in the group who knows it, though.
I know. That's why I said it. I'm gonna blackmail you now.
Well, I
So-
mean, it's only part of my first name, so should I really care?
No, I'm just joking.
I guess I'll have to get used to the talking in the
I
background.
will only call you that if you allow me to.
So there's Burger Man.
I mean, I honestly don't care.
So Burger Man should still. Where'd Burger Man go? He did not go to electrical. Interesting. I gotta keep an eye out. Where did Burger Man go? I don't see a vent, so I don't believe he was around.
Oof.
I'm
It
so
was us
mad because I
again.
got caught on the side of the hallway, and you guys caught me because of that.
Too
Yeah,
brutal.
I was just like,
Once I went into both the north and then the cafeteria, and there's nobody there, I was like, oh shit, this game's over.
I was just like, damn, the odds that it'd be the same two people
Right?
again.
At least we made up for it.
Yes, we did. We had a much better game this time.
I was on you, Fable.
Just
You
asking
were-
people said you wanted to change something with the game.
I think they should put the voting time down a little bit.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart the game.
Yeah,
Like
what do you
105 is
change?
fine.
So, I'm a little bit weirded out by the amount of vision it had there, but I guess it was only regular vision. Huh, okay. And I have to get used to the fact that we are going to have chatter, it seems like.
Also, Burger, I found out why the whole Spotify thing was happening. Why it didn't work.
What was that?
Because apparently I can't do a Spotify music share while I have a game running.
Interesting. Don't know why it would do that. And he's got the winning ticket on his head, apparently. So I gotta get
I've
more.
never been a lucky person when it comes to computers.
It just likes to keep you on your toes, I guess. I have no idea.
Where's my...
We can say it keeps a flame lit under him.
Yeah, my old computer right beside me can attest to the fires of that.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
All that thing is ever good for anymore is just playing Dwarf Fortress. Even then, you could probably
Really?
send off a spark or two.
Yeah, I'm sure Dwarf Fortress could set off a spark. That game's deceptive. Like, it looks really simple, but it's actually running a lot in the background.
I mean, that computer is a little bit still like nice, 7, decent amount of RAM and such.
Oh, okay.
It's just prone to catching fire.
Yeah, that,
Every time you say that, it just makes me laugh.
It's flat.
yeah, that's always something to be afraid of.
Speaking of Dwarf Fortress, though, they're releasing like a better,
Yeah, it's getting a Steam version.
right, a nicer version,
Ooh.
A nicer version, like graphically nicer.
graphically nicer,
Yeah,
more
it's a bit
user
from
friendly.
Trojan.
It's a wonderful game, but I prefer watching other people play it because I can't.
Yeah, it's more user friendly.
It's yeah, I need something more user friendly. I tried, but it's just like, man, I can't.
I would play it. It takes me a week to learn it. I play it for like a couple weeks, and then after I stop, when I come back, I take another week to learn it again.
Right, you don't remember a single thing.
Exactly.
It's like, no, I can't deal with that. I actually had the same issue with CK2, honestly.
I kind of had that issue in the beginning, but my thirst for revenge was too high to stop playing.
There was just so much to it, and I'd learn it. It would take me a while. I'd play a bit, and then I'd come back and I'd forgot everything.
I remember one time I took down the names of the vassals that were revolting against me so I could remember to kill them after I won the war.
Intrigue's always been fun, so CK3 is actually really nice.
I'm definitely interested in trying more of it. Now I'm actually having
Definitely.
some time
How
to
long
learn it.
is Speed be away?
Like another minute. Steam.
Oh, you're still here?
I'm
Yeah,
on
I
the
never
I thought you walked.
anymore.
Oh, I thought you walked away. Alright.
on the whole Dwarf Fortress side. Yeah, I've been having a blast playing the adventure mode.
Avenger mode?
Adventure.
Adventure. I've never played the adventure mode. I only tried the base
I
building,
couldn't.
the fortress building.
It's way too complex, that adventure mode.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's like demigod, create an army of about like 6,000 baby drake, not 6,000, like 600 baby drakes, almost crashed my computer 9 times in 3 minutes, and watch as the drakes eat a deer to death because they all starved at the same time.
And then they had to fight
Wow.
for the death for it.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
really intense.
It's the reason I love RimWorld, because it gives me like Dwarf Fortress vibes, but it's like a lot easier.
Right.
I think me and my Drake army took over, like, well, depopulated at least 2 towns before I forgot to eat.
We're waiting for by the way.
You can play around
Sure.
without me.
F double
I'm
E
coming.
J.
Steam's updating.
Okay.
It's almost done, but by the time you guys finish, I'll be ready.
Do your task quickly. We got 2 imposters, I think. So run! We gotta hurry. We're gonna die otherwise, because this is definitely imbalanced towards. I would like to think it's imbalanced towards the imposters. I have to fix lights anyway, or I have to come up this way. So let me fix lights at the same time. And we'll see if I die. Jeez, Tart, you keep killing me. No one's gonna know I'm here. The sad truth of the matter is... And he impaled me in the back of the head, no less.
So, wow, there's 2 dead. This is bullshit. I found Oathmaster in the admin room at the very top to the right where the tree is. And I saw a mirror heading that way. About
It
40
indeed head
minutes
that
ago.
way. I went to the room to the left, across from the admin,
Uh-oh.
to do the computer whatever file transfer thing.
Very possible. I just saw you head north.
So I saw Dr. Flamingo in the reactor come in,
I was with you in reactor.
and then I saw Brown or Tart come in right after Purple.
When did Tart come in?
Literally like right after you did. He was probably just waiting there to click the button.
I think we should vote Amir.
I
Uh-oh.
am good with it, Amir.
It was...
But I also think you self-reported too.
You
No.
guys should vote everybody off. I'm ready.
I don't self-report.
Oh no, Tart's gonna get
Sorry,
away
who
with
were you
murder.
voting?
Pink
Well, where did you find the body? You said.
admin, top right by the
Yeah,
trees.
yeah.
He wasn't... It's Tart.
I guess the only thing
Amir's-
is we don't know where Fable was.
No. I don't
yeah,
know.
Fable dead. I don't
So
know where
if he was in
I found Oath-
cafeteria, then I would suspect Tart.
Uh-oh, he's out. No. We have no way to know if he was an imposter or not, but no. Tart got away with murder. Oh god, what is this?
Oathmaster, ask Blade if he wants to join us. Tell him to take a break from shooters for an hour or 2.
I can try, but... we'll have to see. Now, what am I trying to find?
He might. It's a popular game on Twitch.
Oh. Okay, then. We'll see what happens there.
And it's not like this is like a bad group if you wanted to stream it.
Yeah, the only problem with that is I'll have to have Blade mute it. So I don't know. I could send a message, but I won't know his response. It's gonna be tricky. Oh, I have to water these. I think. Okay. Oh, that's a rock. It was literally a rock. I don't know what to expect there. Hmm.
Shit, I got disconnected.
Me too.
Yeah.
Victory.
Win
I
by
was
default.
pretty suspicious of you, Tart, to be honest. Right when the lights went out, you
Ooh,
went
I
on
got
me, and I was
kicked out
like,
of the
ooh.
anything.
Yeah, you voted out Amir, who was an imposter, but Tart was the one that killed me. Damn it! Stop doing that, Tart.
You guys did vote on me, but I didn't kill that person that you found in the admin.
He killed me.
Yeah, that was me.
I killed the other guy.
Wait,
Killed me like 3 times a
may I
day.
just say something? Who found me in the contamination?
I did.
Boom.
I assumed you would have.
I
You vented
vented
there.
there. I vented there.
All right,
Yeah,
I got
that-
a new,
that-
I got a new lobby up. If you guys all
When you
DC.
said that, like he was in decontamination, I was like, when? Because no one came through it with me, and I didn't hear it open after I came up.
Yeah, he jumped out of the vent and got me real quick.
Yeah, I did just. I was actually following you on the vents all the way from laboratory over there, and I was like, "Are you going to stand on the vent?" Like, yes, you are.
We would walk this fast in game.
Oh,
never
I was
mind.
Sonic for a second.
I know, that was exciting.
3 speed. Also, you reduce speed to 0.75. I don't know if you meant to do that.
Yeah.
That's so slow, bro. Just put it to
Yeah,
1. Or at least 1.2 is usually normal for public games.
I feel like on the spaceship, I put it a little slower than normal. On this one, I leave it normal, and on Polus, I put it up a bit because it's such a big map.
That's fine.
I want player speed times 5.
And unfortunately, it only goes to times 3.
Damn it.
But 3 is really fast.
Sonic fast murderer. Just what we need.
I couldn't have killed him. I was on the other side of the map.
Exactly. I could have saw a blur near me, like if Burgerman
Yeah,
runs by.
that-
It's like, ah, Sonic.
That definitely doesn't matter where you're at.
3 times
that?
speed and no vision.
Yeah.
I'll have to type that after. Well, to see. I'm still a crewman, but let's see.
Oh shit. We
What
really
map
don't
are
have
we
it.
on? Wait, what? Oh, this is completely different. I was
New map.
I was getting used to the other map.
I like this map better.
This is definitely the most popular one.
Alright. Let's. Where's the. Oh, we have to head to admin, so let me go try to take care of that. Oh, never mind, I got it. No! I've been killed by the Admiral. Oh well, continuing with
Where's
my task.
Lorellian?
He was not able to join us.
Alright, so. I was killed by Amir, so let's see if. Oh, never mind, someone else died. Let's see who this was.
Alright, so I was heading down to Shields, and I found Boom's body right next to Shields, kind of just off of the vent there.
Now I don't know the map at all, so I can't
That is
get a
bottom
visual
right.
reference. Bottom right. Okay.
Bottom right.
I was over by the what is it? The reactor, I think.
Middle
I
left.
can vouch. I think I saw him at reactor. Yes, I saw him at reactor.
I was by Fable for a few seconds at admin, and then I went to electric, and then found the body.
Yeah, I saw you.
I was
at
going
admin,
to electric,
because I was.
I'm right behind Burger Man.
but I don't know when the bodies were found, or how long they were there.
Yeah, I don't really have like anyone suspicious. I'm just saying where I find it. Unless you guys
Tart
have
was
something.
following me around a little weird, but I don't know. I've
What do you
gotten a
mean?
lot
I
of people
don't think I
killed
saw
just
any.
by-
I
because
didn't follow anyone.
Hey, why'd you vote me?
Why'd you vote for Fabled? That's suspicious.
Yep, it's Tart. I'm voting
Tart.
Tart. It's Tart.
Tart votes for somebody every time.
Calling an emergency meeting. It's
Yeah,
Tart.
I just go with when there's no one I know. I just go with my gut.
You're good.
Ugh.
Oh, I see where Shields is. Okay. Yeah, I was. Yeah, it was the reactor. I was correct.
I think ultimately what I need to do is just get into the experience. I'm trying too hard to get my commentary in. That's probably the wrong mindset to have here. Oh. Let's see. Oh, bad read. There we go. So let's just get into it, I suppose. Since we are going to have occasional talking, I was just used to everyone being silent. And of course, I'm just not contributing very much and getting very distracted. Oh, well, this is interesting. Well, at least we know where Boom died. So hopefully next game I can take this a little more seriously then. Now how do I do this? Okay. Alright, I just didn't know what I had to click on. But I'll go to navigation in a moment. That seems like the last bit of wiring. And I gotta keep in mind there are cameras that we can use too. Just gotta change my mindset as opposed to Tuesday, seems like. I didn't really get used to these kind of deduction games. Since I probably will have to get out of my comfort zone quite a bit. No! Burger Man's dead.
Before you explain anything, I'm pretty sure I have med scan if someone wants to watch me do that.
Where was the body?
It was just outside Nav heading into oxygen.
You can't actually see the person getting scanned, though, right? Can
Yes.
you?
You
Yeah,
can, you can unless you turn off visual.
That's
text.
why everybody says like, "Oh, I saw him scan."
Yeah, there's actually several.
Also,
Yeah,
also on this map, you can see the shields activate. And on a couple of them, you can also see the guns fire. Like on Polis, you can see the guns fire.
yep,
the
guns
gun
fire
pack.
here. You can see the bottom trash chutes eject.
I was walking around with Burger and Tart, and
I
then I
think
lost sight of
it's-
them, and then Tart reported Burger dead. So.
Yeah, I think it's Tart self-reporting because we accused him before, so he's trying to like show that he's innocent.
No.
That wasn't very convincing.
Well, Feej and I were in the cafeteria,
We were
headed down to what was that room?
We
I
were
don't even
fixing
remember.
that.
It's
I
Tart.
was in fixing the emergency.
Is that what that was? I just follow the arrows. I don't really know where
Nope.
they take me.
Tart's out, so I don't know.
Sometimes that pisses me off though, because sometimes the arrow isn't the emergency, and when I want to go to the emergency, I just want that arrow on.
Well, I'm still getting used to the game, so
Shit. If the arrow isn't
How
an
many times are
emergency,
you going to get it?
it's a task that you've partially completed.
I was actually very suspicious of Amir because he kept following me around for a while. And I was like, assumed
I
it was the
wasn't-
cooldown time, and then I was just like, and then I got cornered, and then he killed me. I'm like, oh fuck.
I wasn't consciously following you around. I went into the
Subconsciously, he
van.
wanted to kill you.
I guess subconscious. I went into the vent. Well, no, I went to admin first. I saw who was in what room, or I couldn't see the colors, but who was in a room alone. And then I just took the vent and I saw Burger going down the hallway, and I'm like, yes, I must kill.
And it's yeah.
You're messing.
And I knew
no, I didn't
I
target
and then I
you
also knew it was
specifically.
Feej because you pretty much you saw the body and you just went away
He's
from it.
asking who's not in.
Amir, I think.
Yes, I haven't clicked play again. Sorry. This is your captain speaking.
You are all
Amir,
about
what
to
is
die
that?
to him.
3 for 3? As imposter?
Ooh, this will be different.
Is this another map?
Same map we just did.
Same map? Oh, it's just I'm clicking the map thing and it's a different color. Oh wait, now it's what the heck? It went from
Well, now
red
we
to
know-
blue.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think you give it away. I'll give it about 10-15 seconds. And see about calling. I found the body just outside of electrical there, heading towards the engines. I saw no one
Oh.
around me for a while though.
I briefly saw Feej.
Are you in the same room that I had a task, and then in another spot where I had a task? and it was like I was following in your footsteps.
Arceus was in the top right doing some shooter
Correct.
with meteors.
Weapons and you walked in, and then I finished weapons and walked down to oxygen, or was walking towards oxygen navigation.
I confirm that statement.
Yeah, sadly I have no info to give there. I just came out of the electricals doing like the wiring stuff in the back and saw the body as I was moving to the reactor. I was about to infer something that Amir said there at the very beginning, but probably won't do that.
Fish. It's fish.
Alright, okay. Let's grab some.
It's gonna time out anyway.
Alright.
No, that's suspicious.
Open mic on while I eat the snacks.
Now, let's see. Communications, they can't see the map or anything. Is basically what it is. Can't even use the camera. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know how strong that potentially is, but I said I was going to reactor, so let's start with that. Oh, and I can't sabotage again because they haven't bothered to fix the comms, I think. Oh, that was a mistake. Gonna have to get used to this. And I don't think Amir knows what he's doing either, so that doesn't help much. Gotta be careful. Oh, actually, I should probably follow Amir there. See if he knows how to get a kill or not. And make it look like I'm watching out for... Nope.
Amir, you ran past that body. Why didn't you report it?
Ran past what body?
The Burger Man in the entrance to electric, or sorry, the entrance to the reactor.
I sure as heck didn't see him.
Well, you passed me when I was doing that task in
I
the
did.
low engine, and I went up the hallway after you, and then Burgerman's body was in the entrance to the reactor.
Did not
Yeah.
see him in the reactor. I went to the upper engine room.
He was close enough that you would have seen him from the hallway.
Hmm.
Again, I did not see him.
Hmm. Hard to say if I believe him or not, but you're also the one that hasn't played this before today, right?
Yeah.
He's been the imposter like 8 out of the 10 games we played.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's not like I picked that. It's not like I picked that.
Well, it's not like he's gonna do that again, right? Or at least be imposter again. I don't.
He's the reverse tart.
Yeah, he was actually not that bad as imposter, but
Oh, I guess he's out. I
It
guess I
didn't
got a
work
little.
for him.
I guess I got a little biased since he was the newer player. Okay. My job's a little harder. But... Oh. Let me see about fixing this here slightly. Oh, I have to wait 20 seconds, so... Oh, dang it. How did I get that wrong? I still have to wait 20 seconds, so... I didn't realize the cooldown was so long. So I'll kill you in a moment there, Tart, because revenge is sweet. At least I'm getting the kills done. Gotta be careful of getting spotted here. Now, what I need is an alibi, I think. Although damaging the power probably was a terrible idea considering how close they are to objectives. If I'm serious, because I can't get a kill anytime soon. I'm gonna have to kill Tart right away. Thank you, Tart.
Ugh.
I knew you were it.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
was
Nobody
sorting
ever
up.
suspects Oathmaster.
I was watching you two, and I knew it was one of you two. And I just didn't understand why you weren't killing each other.
I immediately just hit the emergency button as soon as I saw that yellow didn't vote for Amir.
Well, actually, two of us didn't vote for Amir, to be fair.
Yellow was
I
Amir.
figured it out when I was at Shield and you were slowly inching towards me.
Oh, the shields? Well, I stayed perfectly still at the shield generator
I was
for like the
I was
right
gonna try to
time.
go to cameras, and then Oathmaster was just camping it.
As soon as you closed that door, I knew I was screwed, but you had also just completed my last task, so I was like, well, if I die, I die.
I mean, it's better to be killed off early because then you can do your tasks immediately.
It was my first time being the
also-
imposter too, so I was a little bit caught off guard with how long the cooldown timer was for most of this stuff. And trying to figure out how to lock the doors multiple times too.
Yeah, I still haven't done
Yeah,
that. I
I
didn't
mean,
know how to do that.
we've raised the cooldown timer slightly because there's
Also, I think Amir also outed himself at the very beginning.
I did what? Oh yeah.
He was
The
like-
red map, that's the traitor sabotage menu.
Yeah,
I didn't realize.
I almost uttered that too when I killed did the first kill there. Because I self-reported.
I will say that I didn't kill Burger Man in that game, and I didn't even see his body there. So
Yeah, I killed Burger Man as well in the reactor like 20 seconds before you found it.
I figured you did, but I seriously didn't even see his body there. That was quick.
Oh,
Very front of the ship, I saw someone go in the vent, but sadly I was just half a second too short to spot them. I don't know who it was, dang it.
You were trying to leave the navigation, and I was walking in. Then you turned around.
Oh, true story comes out. Caught in the act, Oathmaster.
I wish I
You
saw
did
who.
do it, bro.
I wish I saw who was that went in the vent. Dang it! That's the only thing I hate about this.
he was
I saw the
probably
door
yellow.
open.
You did the
Aren't-
self-report.
Trust you, Boom.
I
I mean, he was in there and he was going left, and then he just turned right.
I look forward to the apology after this. I will remind
Can't
you. Don't
hear it
worry.
in space.
Can't wait.
First time I got ejected though, so woo. I feel included. At the very least, I wish there was someone else I could have outed, because at least then they could have ejected them right afterwards. But then again, since it's not like one imposter, I guess that strategy would not work like it did last time. At least I'm getting a little more evolved, if only slightly. They suspect me after that first time I was the imposter, huh? Well. I will still be happy with that imposter victory. That's the only reason they want to eject me, because they're bitter about that loss. I'll take it as a compliment. Oh, but dang it. For some reason I decided I had to close it to confirm, but no, that was dumb of me.
Damn it.
Alright, so I found them by the emergency button.
Keep trying to do this task and think I can walk away from it, and I can't.
Crap, I can't remember what color it was.
Well, the last
think it
person
was
I saw was
Tart. I was an admin,
Yeah, I was also an admin. I went
right? And
down
then
to
I went
storage.
to do the task. He went down storage.
I was
Wait,
by
who
security.
Who was up in the admin button? Because I was looking at the camera or whatever, and there was, I think, 2 or 3 people up there.
In admin?
Yeah. No, not an admin. At the around the emergency button, in the lobby at the very beginning.
The cafeteria? I was over there.
Okay, that's one. Who else?
I was by security.
I did the emergency lights, and then I went to the engine room.
Okay, Burger's lying because I didn't see anyone in the engine room.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I saw Burger Man in the engine room. He ran past me from security.
Wow.
No.
I expect an apology after this. I think it's people.
All right, well, so
Small
either
mentality.
Burger Man or Oathmaster weren't.
Trying to do this damn task again for the frickin' 5th time.
Why can't I select it? Oh, I had to hit the button, silly me. Okay then. I'm still gonna gloat that over my victory as imposter as the reason I got killed. Oh, task complete. Oh, and because calm's down, I don't know how far along we are.
Stupid fucking task.
Ooh, they got
I
at least
found a
one.
mayor by the emergency. He was probably trying to fix it and got killed.
Uh-oh.
I was in electrical.
So there's an emergency?
So is it Tart? I think it might be Tart.
I think
just
every
honestly didn't
time
realize.
Tart asks a question, he's usually whenever he plays.
So this is what happened last time when we were
Exactly.
when I was an admin, right? I saw him because I think he was trying to go for the vent.
Definitely Tart.
No. I think it's Siege. Was it you?
I was about to say.
Because I'm pretty sure.
Dude, I didn't even kill a single person that game.
I
Game
wrecked
over.
that game.
Oh, goddamn.
my
Okay.
god!
I
Alright.
literally was like looking for
I got
people.
away. I got
Every
away
time-
with so much bullshit. You don't even understand, Burger Man.
Siege. Did
First,
see
I
you
almost
vent
got
into
caught in the
that
vent,
room?
and then somebody was like, "Oh, it was Oathmaster. I saw him double back." And Oathmaster got kicked out, and I got clean. And then I think it was Boom saw me. Boom saw me go into a vent,
You still want that apology,
and I
Burger?
clicked the wrong button. And I
Yes, I
missed
do,
the
because I didn't
kill,
kill
and I
anybody.
chased him all the way to the button, and he fumbled pushing the emergency button, and I was able to kill him at the button station, and I ran away, and then that's when you found him.
Burger Man was convicted of a crime he was going to
Wait,
commit.
Siege, did I see you vent in
I
navigation
literally
just
didn't
now?
see anybody that game besides Feej.
Siege, did you jump in? Did you vent into navigation?
I did out of
Just
navigation
asking.
when he found the body. He walked in normally.
All I'm just
Oathmaster, I am
I
sorry.
got caught venting twice that match, and
Uh,
both
the
times
reason
I got away
said
with it.
I was in the engine room because I literally just passed there. I didn't see anybody in it, so I was just like, "Oh yeah, I was in the engine room." And then apparently you happened to go in like right when I left. Or
And he
something.
really was in the engine room. I was the one who killed him in next to the button. I chased him up from the south, and then I ran left towards the engines and past Burger Man, and just kept running.
I will just say the fact that you all voted me out is just that you were probably bitter that I won in the last round before.
Wait,
Okay.
sorry, who are you
That's how-
chasing again?
Bet hurt.
Sorry,
But
who
I
were
accept-
you chasing?
Oh, my kill was on cooldown until the very last second when I got to Tart. So
Oh, maybe it was you, Tart. Did I kill you by the button? Who did I kill by the button?
It was not me.
You killed me. I saw you in electrical. I ran away and I fumbled. You're right.
Yeah.
I passed.
Yeah.
I passed by you. I thought you two were just grouping.
Yeah, you ran back. I was chasing him. I was gonna kill him in front of you no matter what, dude. At that point, because
I thought you
I
two
was
were just in a
caught either
group.
way. Like it was either get another kill in and still be caught, or just get the kill and succeed at like getting away with it.
I thought you two were just in a group.
I was running for my life. I thought I just had to press use. I didn't realize that when I press use, another button would pop up. So I was just spamming.
Button in the middle after we hit use on the emergency button.
I know that now.
Alright, we got that task done. Let's get a tally. Ooh. Wow, that was fast.
It was Phage.
Wow.
Phaedra, you have to
Just-
say things.
What? Are you kidding me? You just killed somebody in front of me and you're playing the reporter on it?
Wow.
Trust me, I have butterfingers. I would have
We're
missed
all
the report
running.
on 6
Burger Man,
times
back
if
me
I
up on
killed
this one.
first.
You were right in front of all of us. It was me, Tart. I was all the way in the back. I was the last one to run in there. How could I have even? I was behind you.
honestly, I just
saw
went in
you
and
kill
nav,
him and then you
I didn't-
self-reported.
I went in and nav, and I didn't even see you guys.
It's Phage. Also, the kill distance is still ridiculous at
To follow with
small
the...
ranges,
What
so
What are
it's
the
Phage.
chances that I would have gotten it again?
Well,
Very
to
high.
follow with the theme of last game of you all being bitter of me winning and then ejecting me out, let's do that to Phage.
I didn't
like
vote on
to point
Phage.
out Amir.
I don't know how I feel about that, because if that's one downside of running off on your own so quickly, especially when I see no one around, it's kind of an alibi. Oh, comms is gone. Or not comms, but... Oh no. Tart could still be at large. Oh, I never completed this, did I? I'm seeing the flashing red and I'm wondering if it's an emergency. Oh, the lights just went out. And they just got fixed. So 3 are in electrical, 2 on the right. So I don't know where to expect them, but I want a tally of who's in the electrical to go fix that. Oh god. Okay, so Amir, Tart, and dang it, who was this 4th one? I only know Amir and Tart. And since the door's locked, I worry that someone may have been killed there. Oh. Wow, that was dramatic. That was damn dramatic. That's the first time I saw that death animation. Now the question, well, we know Burger Man is one, but was a Phage the other though, when we eject him? Do that the bitter vote we did. Or resentful vote. Oh, comms is down. I can't actually see my task, is it? Or am I all done? Nope. It was just comms being down. I couldn't see them. That could be useful really early as a sabotage to kind of keep them from knowing what their tasks are. To slow them down initially. So I like the possibilities and maybe worked out decently there. Alright. Alright, I just didn't know what button I had to really push there, if it even mattered. But I'm getting it figured out. They finally found me.
Where?
Reactor room. It was Oathmaster. Dead.
So I guess
I haven't been to the reactor room yet.
I guess Phage was the killer.
I've not even... Like, I was just heading there for the first time.
You said what room?
Far left reactor room.
I
did
saw
see
Amir come
Tart
from that way.
in cafeteria.
Mir's the only one who didn't vote for Phage.
I did come from that way. I mean, I don't have any evidence, but there's someone that's been acting really shifty around me. But again, it's not evidence, so.
I mean, I do have a suspicion it might be Burger because he was moving shiftily, but it might have just been me moving very shifty and he was reacting to it.
Tart was sort of chasing me, but I don't think it's him.
I was just trying to stick with people.
Alright. So I want to believe Phage was the imposter because the fact I was the only one dead during all that time. If there was 2, we very likely would have had multiple corpses. I want to argue at least. And I'm all done my task, aren't I? Oh. And I can't... Okay, I can see how far along. Oh, we might actually lose to the oxygen. It's going to be down to the wire. No, so close.
It was you, Burger.
I knew it was Burger. I knew it was him.
That was like the
You're acting
opposite of
super
last round.
shifty.
We both got it, and Burger Man I got killed early on last time, and I got killed early on this time. Only killed.
You literally killed me with 2 other people next to us.
But
I can't believe-
Burger Man was right there too, and should have killed
I
you.
wasn't though. I was like really far in front of you guys. I didn't even see the body. Like you did that, I'm like,
You let me
how the
down.
fuck did he do that? I wasn't even close.
Yeah, Burger Man let you down, but systems failure did not.
I thought about it in the beginning, but then I ran past and I'm like, why? And then you did it. I'm like, dude, that was like, I would have done it like 5 seconds ago, but
I was going around trying to close you in with people and cut people off from finding you when you were with others alone.
Alright, so 4 people are here. Hopefully I'm safe.
Yeah. Yes.
Gotta do a better job keeping a track of people, but that can get very complicated quickly. But there's 4 here. Boom, Flamingo. Oh, that's Meltdown, so let's go back. And I have no task back here, but it looks like the reactor's just about to get fixed, maybe. Alright, so Boom and Flamingo I like to think are good. One of them was there for a long time, so there would have been a good opportunity for him to get killed. Amir, still a question mark there. I saw you earlier, at least when there were 4 of us. And Tart, okay. And Fable's just joined him, so I want to believe there's enough players there that no one's gonna die. But we very likely have the imposter in there too. At least one. Now, there's this opportunity for Feech to kill me again, maybe. But the fact he didn't, I like to think, means I'm in the clear, and I have so many objectives in front, so... Oh, well, huh. Okay, so... I'm wondering how exactly admin works. I was looking for a second person to appear in that back there. If it includes the hallway or not. Oop.
I found Burger by navigation when I was heading to do a test there. I didn't see any of it, though.
Okay, I was in the back of the ship for a while. I was with a bunch of other people in electrical, and I was just in admin a moment ago.
Yeah, I saw Feej in cafeteria, but he wasn't coming from the navigation. He was coming up from the cargo bay. Unless Burger's body was there for a real long time, but...
I was with other people as well in electrical, admin, and then I was on my way to Shields.
Yeah, I think there was like 5 of us in electrical like about 20
I
seconds
was
ago, was it?
There were a
I was
bunch
in
of
the
us.
electrical, then I went down from bottom engine to top engine.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing Feej until like later after I left electrical, but he was near admin 10-15 seconds ago.
Pretty sure I saw Amir picking up the gas can.
Yes. I did pick up the gas can. After electrical and before admin.
I want to say maybe it's Feej.
That's all the info I have, is that I don't think it's Amir.
Yeah, only one I can't account for because there was like 5 in electrical is just Feej. And
Why'd
again,
you vote for me? Boom.
Just what O said.
yeah, he's the only one I can't account for because literally 5 of us were in electrical. So I want to suspect maybe Feej. Oh, alright. I'm gonna watch if you follow me or not. This is too close for comfort, but we'll see what happens. Huh. Boom and Tart were slow to fix that.
Nice.
I was wondering what was going on there because Tart was just there. There was 2 people at the reactor, and only one was like waiting to cancel the emergency. I just didn't know which one of you was the imposter.
So the saboteurs have won quite a few times now in a row.
Yeah.
What do you
Maybe
think I should change?
lower tasks or increase the kill timer.
It does feel like there's a lot of tasks.
Yeah.
Might just be
Yeah,
me, but
I
it
think
definitely feels that
what
way.
you
But
should
I
do
feel
is
like we get close to completing the tasks a lot of times.
if you change one of the short tasks to a long task, that actually might take less time because then there's less walking around.
Well, long tasks can go up to 3 tasks
Wait.
in one.
Well, what that wouldn't
No.
change anything. That's still that's still 6 different location
That's
tasks.
the same number test, but oftentimes if you have multiple short, they can be longer than one long.
But we already have one long.
I'm saying like take off 2 of the short tests and put 1 long on.
Oh.
That's fair.
Or maybe downgrade a short to a common task. I don't know if how fast common tasks are compared to
Common
short.
task-
Common tasks or shared tasks?
Either long or short, but everyone has that task. Or more
Maybe
than
we
one
should do-
person.
It's more of a giveaway if like you have. Actually, should we have all common tasks?
No,
So
maybe
that
we
it's
should
harder
put it
to
up
count?
to 2.
No, because everyone's grouped usually at that point.
Yeah, because we all go to the exact same objective, but at least maybe an additional one later on if we're still having problems, because
Same common task could be shared by just 2 people, or they could be shared by everyone, like the key task. But they do make groups.
I
This
think.
looks like, let's try this.
All right.
Let's see the 2 long tasks. So,
Other than that one time in electrical, I feel like I was never grouped in that map.
good luck.
Did you lower vision
oh,
again?
we're so slow.
No, it's just,
So let's keep an eye out. I'll go over to the right later on. I just want to keep tabs on people while I do my other chores. Although, okay, Burger Man. So I don't know where Burger Man went, but I feel like there was an opportunity to get killed. Oh, there's a cooldown timer. I think Flamingo's chasing me. Nope. He's filling up the gas, so that was an opportunity for him to try for a kill, maybe, unless he gave up. We'll see if Boom dies in a moment, because I don't think he knows where I went. I want to believe Flamingo is good. I did not pay attention where Boom went, though. So, can I find Boom in this mess? If Feech kills someone, he's getting close to it, maybe his cooldown coming off, so gotta keep an eye out for Nope.
So this was like where cafeteria is.
Up at the very beginning then?
No, like to the right of cafeteria, and then there's a hallway snaking down
Okay,
under
so
that room. Under weapons? I don't know.
yeah, the oxygen room, I think that is.
Oh, and we have another one
Okay.
as well.
I have
Well,
no information. I'm gonna run and grab a cookie.
Yeah,
That's all I have. I just
So
walked
I
in
thought-
on it.
I went that way just like 10 seconds ago, and Boom was behind me.
Yeah.
And then,
came out of-
I didn't see him
I
come
wasn't
in.
there.
Burger, I didn't see you. Where were you?
Burger
I
left
won, like-
O2 and went north.
Oh, see, I came up from the south.
Well,
I
yeah,
came up from
O2
the
or
south.
Nav. I went from Nav to cafeteria.
Yeah, I left Nav, then went to O2, and then I was heading to the weapons.
Yeah, I was with
I mean, that's all the information I have. I don't.
Yeah, I was with Flamingo a lot there. Boom left electrical like 20 seconds before the kill was reported. So
Amir was in the Nav with me, and then I left, and now he's dead, so.
I skipped. I'm the only one who voted. I could have voted someone else.
So
I
that
think
could have.
if that happens, but you voted for someone, they would have been ejected off that one vote.
Yep.
So I'm wondering about Boom, because that times out properly for a fresh kill at least. But I was never in the front anyway to really be able to narrow down when the kill might have happened. That's the only problem there. I can only vouch for... I'm suspicious of you regardless, but we have emergency. Okay. So I like to think Boom's somewhat better, since he helped with the emergency there. He could just wait for me to try and take that. So I want to believe Boom is okay here. So that's Flamingo and Boom. I think are safe. But I've been in the front a lot, so I can't narrow down a time window to when certain kills could happen.
You gotta interrupt me in that stupid memorization task.
Yeah,
Fucking hate that one.
I saw you doing that, so I should have just like let you finish. It was okay. So I couldn't see it because the lights were off. I just saw my report button, but I'm standing at that intersection between security and reactor.
And
I
I
was
like,
not Oathmaster.
yeah, I like to think Boom is good. I spent a lot of time with him, and we were in the very
I
front.
did see Boom and Oathmaster and the cams walking together.
I'm at like where
So that's low-key kind of suspicious. But I don't know where Fable is either. So.
And I was with you, Burger.
the hallway
Hmm.
to the left of cafeteria.
It
What is that?
could be a self-report.
It could be.
Oh, who
I
reported?
mean, you were in there with me, but you could have killed him because you know I was gonna come out of there eventually.
I
And
was
you
with
were on the task, so you wouldn't be able to see anything.
I was with Dr.
Yeah, I
Flamingo.
would have killed you if I was going to kill someone.
What was that?
Oh. Yeah, I was with Dr. Flamingo a lot at the very beginning, and Burgerman was there with us briefly in admin, so I think he's good, but only two I don't know is Fable and Burgerman.
Burger a lot.
But I like to think Boom and Flamingo are good
Oh,
on body.
okay, Flamingo.
Well, we haven't voted anybody out, so there's still two.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking it.
Hmm. Electrical's still down. And they only need one more kill, so we just need to somehow be fast about this. Because we had no evidence, sadly. I can only vouch who might be safe. All I can really say, this game's basically over. Oh, dang it, I should have gone all the way around. It's spec sample, okay. As soon as they kill someone, this is over. And I don't know who's suspect outside those two.
Yep.
I told you to.
Good work, Fable.
Damn it, Oathmaster!
Master got
Thought you
picked
had
off.
Boom under control.
Yeah, he was the one
You
that
almost had Boom.
Hell
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is
No
how we should
vision.
play.
I
This is how we
fixed
should
the
play.
oxygen in front of Oathmaster.
Burger,
Yeah.
you had Boom at the very beginning. Like, that was him.
Yeah, and he had. Yeah, we were like the only two in front of the deck or the front of the ship for a long period of time. So he didn't bother to kill me then. So it was probably on cooldown.
Burger had me though when he went north. I
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
came here and I was like, oh shit. Thankfully, Fable didn't push very hard where the body was, so I was like, oh no, it's too far south.
What do you mean I had you?
In the beginning, where you said you were going north and Boom was right behind you with Amir, and then Amir died and Boom.
Yeah, Boom killed me. If
Yeah.
Burger Man,
Yeah, that
I
was
think it
pretty
was Burger
suspicious.
Man, if he had actually walked
And then
down.
I was suspicious when Oathmaster and Boom were together. I'm like, oh, they're both the killers.
That's just happenstance.
Are we doing Mega Speed?
I hope so.
Nice.
Yeah! This will be an interesting game.
Oh, so much.
Oh god, this is gonna be amusing, isn't it? This is gonna be very amusing. Because, yeah, I killed Feech, but... There we go. Up and there's Feech's body.
Can I ask a question?
Mhm.
Is the animation on or off?
Off the visual tests last time I checked.
Okay. I trust Tart because
You saw the
I
thing
was
go up
not-
while I was on there.
no,
No?
no. The visual thing's off apparently.
No, but you can still
But-
see the progress bar go up.
Wait,
No.
yeah, Burger, where'd you find him?
The body was in the door of communications.
I couldn't use it because you were using it.
So
That's
the
why-
bottom right-ish.
Yeah, it's really hard to get information because how fast everyone's going, so we can't even see who might be nearby as like a possible suspect.
I mean, I saw Tart at the reactor for the emergency.
Yep, there was 3 of us there. I was there as well. I can't
Yeah,
remember who the
that's
third
really good.
was.
Me.
I trust Tart with my life.
Alright, so Boom trust Tart. Amir, where were you?
I first went to navigation, and then I was on my way to a storage room, I believe.
Wait, where was Beach's body?
Well, that's right where pretty much the body is.
I think it was comms or oxygen. I can't remember who. Where was Feej?
Feej is
Art,
dead
what the
in
hell?
comms.
Or where was he? I think someone said
Yeah,
somewhere in the front.
He's in comms. No, he's in bottom right ish.
Yeah, and the amount of time it takes is a little unnerving, but we'll see, because they can get tasks done so much quicker with this extra speed. I thought the vent was down below, silly me. Oh. I wonder if I was spotted or not.
Hold on. I saw Oathmaster jump in the vent.
What?
I was.
Who reported?
This is news to me.
I did. I reported it.
Where'd you?
What is your defense, Oathmaster?
I was in
What?
the reactor.
Where did you see me jump in the vent?
Bottom left engine. Or bottom engine.
I mean, it makes
bottom
sense.
left
The body
engine,
was
I
in the
think.
reactor.
I didn't have any tasks down there though. I was.
I'm electrical.
I know I was in the reactor like a while ago, but I don't know.
I was running
What reason would I
running-
have to be down there?
Wait, hold on. Boom trusted Tart, right? And now Tart is dead.
Point. Where are you going with this?
I don't know. I'm trying to.
Oh, I didn't.
I
kill
know
Tart.
Amir last time because Burger said that he was coming out of Navs, and that's where Feej was found. So I'm kind of suspicious of Amir reporting.
I did see Amir in medical, and it looked
I
like
was in medical, and it
it
told
did
me
look like
go
he was
grab a
doing a
copy.
task.
Didn't you say he was out of?
But he said he was at
He
reactor.
said he was
when
out of
found the body.
Nav though.
It's not
Yeah, no,
Oathmaster. It's
last
our.
time.
Alright, I want another apology after this. At least it wasn't every one of you this time. Well, that's unfortunate timing there, because the speed boost definitely made a difference there. Because if it was normal speed, I wouldn't have gotten caught. But I wanted to get to this vent, and I thought it was down below. Oh, there was one. How come I didn't see that before? Probably the speed boost probably is what screwed me over there. Because I was looking for a vent too, and I didn't see it. I think I may have been giving myself away slightly, but still. Oh, I could still sabotage. So let me do that. Gotta keep in mind where everyone is to help. Although with their speed, it makes that tricky to do. So I think maybe destroying comms and doors is most helpful.
Where was this?
Right, so boom, after I ran out of admin where we were doing oxygen, I found Burger in front of electric.
I mean, Fable was in electric doing nothing.
I saw I saw. What did I see in electrical? I saw a couple people in electrical. I saw Burger in electrical.
Yeah, you did because of you.
That wasn't me. Did you? Were you there in electrical?
Yeah.
I know I saw in one of the. Or was it Flamingo? I think I saw Flamingo
I'm
in the
in
electrical as
yeah,
well.
I still have Tash.
So right before the oxygen went out, I was walking towards like the reactor part of it, like that hallway.
When I was in electrical, Fable was looking at a task. When I went to do the same task, it was one button click. And he was just
It was
standing
the
there.
thing. It wasn't the button click. It was the link, the
No, I don't think you're on that panel.
electrical things, the wires.
Did you vote for?
It's a
Well, I
surprise.
guess I'm gonna trust.
did you?
I'm gonna try and trust Boom here. I guess I don't know.
Probably a mirror and an Arceus.
Oof.
I mean, if we put it
No,
up
game.
first and we lose, don't we?
They would have already lost because there would be 2 imposters.
Good game.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Hey.
Fable,
Who
who was
was
your
it?
partner?
It was
Fable
Yeah.
and
That was that was
Oathmaster.
unfortunate convenience because I checked and everything was clear for me to jump in the vent, and because of the movement speed, you came in before the animation finished.
That is funny. I mean, as fun as it was, I like
Crashed.
getting to my attacks quickly. We should lower that back down to 1.
I crashed.
I also crashed.
Oh, that sucks.
All right, I think I'm done. That was
I
a lot
like
of
came
fun.
right.
what?
Yeah.
I'm only like not even 6 yet.
What? That was like 10 games.
Yeah, we
so.
did play quite a few.
I know I'll have to leave after a little bit more, since I'm going to be busy tomorrow.
It's ending it here for me.
Oh man, I got like no classes tomorrow.
Yeah, I pretty much like everything's due on Wednesday every week, so like I'm always stressed on Wednesday, and then like for the rest of the week I'm chill.
Yeah, everything for me is due either Wednesday or Thursday. So like, and then I have no classes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and my first class on Monday is at like 2:30. So I've got like the
Yeah.
extra one.
I got a class Saturday.
I
How
don't
old
got
are you
classes,
guys?
it's just-
I got work
6.
and classes.
I am 23.
Grad school.
Yeah, same. 27.
Okay. I will be 28 tomorrow.
Hey, happy
Ooh,
birthday.
happy
Oh,
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, yeah,
Happy
yeah.
early birthday, yeah.
Here's your
I
prize.
old yet?
feel very
Here-
young.
I
Here's
hate
your-
my life every day. I had to get older.
Your birthday present is you're the imposter. Vote him out now.
I was only imposter once out of all those games.
So are we done?
I mean, if he just out, we could lower it to 1 if people still want to play.
It automatically lowers now. Yeah, it says limit 1.
Oh, is there a game up?
Yeah,
I'm the
it's-
host.
Later, guys.
Game,
I
even
think
though our
he's
game,
I feel suddenly very young in this group now.
How old are you?
Yeah, Tar, you're like the youngest in I think in the group in general.
Probably.
Under 21?
I believe he is.
Oh.
I think Tart's 20, I believe. Or 19.
Hey, I still got another 3 months before I get there.
Before where? 20 or 21?
19.
Oh.
Wow.
holy crap.
wasn't that?
Ah.
Didn't you say something about feeling older just not a moment ago? Or who was that?
That was Boom. Oath.
Oh, first. All right then.
Well, you Oath Master.
I think Fable. Oh shit.
Oh,
I got kicked
there was an
out.
error.
Uh-oh.
So we just.
Oh, we didn't fix the speed.
We
We should restart.
restart.
I think we should
I
restart.
saw that the button of imposter on up.
All right, so we just want to out the imposter now and get Tart back in.
I'm
Yeah.
not even in.
Man, do I feel young.
It's
I like
it's me.
Excuse me.
It's Bergman.
You know what to do.
It's his birthday, so let's vote for somebody else. Or, you know, early birthday present.
I'm not in.
Ah.
Not in the game.
Now we just gotta wait till we're allowed to vote. Dang it!
Right.
Yeah, I'll change that.
It, normally that discussion or length is fine, but
Not when you're trying to speed win the game.
you know you like ended the game when it takes away the little speech thing up top. If there's only 5 or 6 of us, you should also reduce the task a little bit.
7. You guys want the player speed to be like this still?
No.
The
Yeah,
player
but-
speed is what probably screwed me over there because I thought it was clear when I jumped.
Yeah.
But you
one
should also
regular.
raise the vision if you're going to reduce the speed a bit. It doesn't have to be all the way up to 1 if you don't want, but you can a little more than 0.25. Jesus Christ, the imposters can see across the map.
Yeah, but walls are in the way, sadly.
Yep.
True.
Yeah,
But
that's really
I mean, it gives them something.
that look good.
Burger, were you with me and my friends who were playing on Polis and my friend saw through the closed door?
Yes, that was actually you were the one that killed me, and he was the one that
He saw
reported it.
it he saw it through the closed door. I was so mad.
Where'd Fable go?
Did he leave the Discord?
No.
He's still in Discord.
Oh,
He
but
might have
not
gone bathroom or
game.
something.
Alright, so this is a card thing again. Am I about to die? Nope. Amir came over here, so I think I want to believe he's safe. Because that's like a simple task. That's the common task there. Oh. I found Boom by the weapons. What is it? Amir was next to me in admin during this whole period, so I think he's safe, but I don't know who else. Or who just went to
So-
admin.
Me and Burger just went to admin. But the thing is, I came from medical, and Burger came from the directions of weapons, as far as I could tell. So I can't vouch for Burger, and I can't vouch for Tart.
I did actually, but I didn't come from that direction. I did the download at the top of the cafeteria, and
I
then
see.
Boom did the. It looked like he did the trash thing that's right next to the download, and he went to weapons, and I went down to admin.
Yeah, he wasn't by the guns. It looks like he was going to try and walk downwards towards the middle of the ship. So
I do remember somebody going in that direction. Another person when I saw you.
All right, what
Argus,
about you,
but I don't
Tart?
remember who.
I was down in Shields.
So it's either
Burger or
self-report or
Tart.
it's Tart.
Well, I was with Amir a lot, unless I literally kill him at that moment and immediately report.
Yeah, I was trusting the fact that Amir was like
Well,
next to you.
Tart.
Tart or Burger? He's coming after me. Oh, let's get this done quick. I'm done with everything back here, so...
Guess Fabled left.
He just left now.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. So Amir, no Tart. Okay. And I have to do Simon Says. Yep, I figured as much. No. They might
Dang it, I
suspect
was
Burger.
almost done with my download.
Yeah, same.
So I saw Tart standing at right in that hallway
I was doing
where
wires.
the camera it looked like you were doing wires, and then I left. You were immediately gone, and Oathmaster was dead in the reactor room, like 10 feet away.
I was heading down to electrical.
So,
No, you didn't, because that's
I
a lie.
wasn't
Because
electrical.
I went down that hallway, and then I backtracked, and I did not see you come down that.
So it's without.
I'm convinced. I was in electrical. That's where my download was, and I definitely didn't see.
I was heading to electrical.
Also, last time I saw Oathmaster live, he was running a reactor during the meltdown.
Okay.
Yeah, there were like 3 of us in that room.
Yeah, I was the imposter, but I did go down to electrical. I was heading down.
I didn't, because I literally went down that hallway to go to electrical, and I thought it was suspicious that you were standing there like for a while, and then I backtracked and you weren't there.
Yeah, but I think we
I didn't
had
see
to.
you come down.
I think we had to a point where Tart could not win because it was either Burgerman or Tart at that point.
I don't know. I've seen Arcus pull some crazy shit, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
kind of vouched for him, to be fair, because he was both of us did the exact same common task with the card there, basically at the very beginning.
Mhm.
So was that like good settings, or should we change anything?
I think it's fine. Yeah, one long test, 2 short, 1 comment. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hold on. If there's only 1 imposter, you should
Oh.
reduce the kill cooldown next time.
Oh
This
yeah.
is, oh wait, no, it's 30. It should be good. I thought it was 45 for some reason.
Only 1 imposter currently.
It seems harder for them when there's only
Tart, so did you actually kill him like right when I left?
I waited for a second.
one. Respect.
So I want to say Flamingo's good. Who was the other one that went by? So, this one's done, I believe. Okay, so I want to say Boom and Flamingo are good. Because considering the very beginning, they could have easily killed me, but I'm going to have to go to admin or back to the cafeteria to confirm that theory. Because they could have killed someone as they were leaving. Oh god. So the door was locked. What does that mean, I wonder? Oh. Lights are done. Or lights are down, and I only have 2 tasks left to do, so I might as well do this quickly. Alright, Burgerman. Oh, no! Well, we know. I thought Flamingo was good, in all honesty, but because he had a perfect opportunity to kill me there. It seems like, at least. Oh well, at least I'm dying more this stream, I suppose. Before I was basically only getting killed by Tart. And I've done my task. No one found my body. So now we just watch the nonsense. I mean, they're like all poking out. Just making sure no one's doing any wrongdoing. There's our imposter over there. He just went to admin, interestingly. So this is where he's gonna prepare for his next kill, I think. Yep, he's waiting for someone to kill him. Or to kill. And this is where the game ends, isn't it? Because no one else is around.
Oh, fuck. Dang. I fucking went the wrong way.
I had it. No, I was literally hitting the green. I was smashing my
Wait,
key
Boom, why didn't you
on the
go that
green check.
direction?
I did the first of 2.
I was smashing my keys on the green checkmark because I inputted the code on that last one.
I
almost-
fucking went the
already
wrong
waiting.
way. I hate how it doesn't show up on your map, to be honest, because I was getting confused where that one is. I went to the
One's
O2
in
room. but then-
admin and one's in oxygen.
I did the oxygen one. The admin one wasn't done.
Yeah,
And I
Flamingo
was
was there
standing at
waiting.
the admin one, and I actually had the code entered, and I was like hovering over the check mark, and I was like, oh, if like one person comes in, I'll hit it and then I'll kill them. But then 2 of you came in, so I just sat on it because I was like, there's 5 seconds, they're not going to get it.
And here I thought you were just
I
waiting to
did
kill
input
someone.
it. No, I did input it, and I was smashing that green checkmark. It just never worked.
It
It was
should-
just said, it said okay, which meant it was complete, but I never
Yeah.
left the screen, and it just faded
Had
to
a
black.
screen.
Better check to see if your
Yeah,
PC is
I
catching
went the
fire.
fucking wrong way.
I was just following Burger.
Yeah, I saw me scan.
Yeah, I was grouping because you had an opportunity to kill me and you didn't, so I thought you were safe.
Well, and I scanned. If you scan, that means you're safe.
But we don't have visual tests on. You can't see it.
You can still see the
Oh,
value
really?
increase. Like the
Yeah,
test
yeah.
value.
You can see the bar increase. You can see them stand still.
I never knew what visual tasks actually meant. I thought that just meant like some certain tasks or something.
No, it means that like stuff that like you can see like the scan, the lasers, the shields don't have those effects.
Nice.
I think Oathmaster is good to go.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it or not, but yeah, I just scanned.
I couldn't see anything, but you were standing still for quite some time.
Yeah, where was Tart though?
I found him in the navigation.
So ferry front of the ship. I was nowhere near there. Who else?
I
I'm
didn't
in,
see anyone else in the hallways.
I went right, and then I went to communications.
I was on weapons the whole time you passed me.
Yes, I did pass you at
I
weapons.
don't even remember. I don't even remember who I saw. To be
Oh,
honest.
I may have passed me.
Sounds like a
Yes.
Burger type of thing. I think Burger killed him.
Yeah, Burger and Flamingo are like the
I
closest
mean-
one to the body, at least, it sounds like.
No, I'm in communications. You said you found him on the left.
We said
No,
navigation
it's
on the right.
navigation.
Navigation,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah, up at the
Oh,
front.
that is boom.
Oh, lies.
Well, you're gonna see right now. It's not me.
They'll
tell
hit
you
the
right
button
now.
and go boom.
As long as Oathmaster and I are alive, we're good to go.
I'm just kidding. I don't know who it is.
Alright. we're gonna be worker buddies. Although the only problem with this there, if they kill everyone else before they get to us, then we could still lose if we're not quick about doing the task. It's always a possibility, especially with someone being ejected. I don't know what to think about this. We got a 3-man party going on here. And like I said, I don't know how I feel about this. Upload data, that's done. Swipe card. Everyone's here, good God. I don't know if I should be leading the way, but I'm basically done my tasks. This is really weird. I don't know how to feel about this. We're just we trust each other, basically. If Omego's just tagging along, probably gonna kill one of us, but again, he would need to kill everyone else for that to really matter. So now we're just waiting for someone to complete their tasks. This is a silly way to play this match. Now we'll just fix the comms and all that, I guess. Since I've done all my tasks. Now, where else do we need to go? Oh, Amir's probably doing his task, so we'll keep an eye out for him. He'll fuel up the engines at the same time, basically. This is just silly. Well, this is a great way to kind of fix this up. To kind of ensure that we win. Wow. That was very weird.
Yes.
We just had a
I'm
party.
just, like, trying to signal to each other.
So for that map, if you're the imposter and everyone's grouped like that at the end, the doors actually last a lot longer and you can't open them. So if you trap them on the other side of the map and you do like oxygen or something, then you can win.
I don't think you
Yeah.
could close the doors and do an emergency at the same time, though.
You can't.
Yeah, you can.
Again,
You can do doors
can
then
and
emergency.
can't.
You have to do
No,
doors
you-
then emergency, no?
If you certain doors will shut down the emergencies. So like big ones like cafe will shut down emergencies.
Who was the bad guy in that game?
I mean,
Amir.
I'm probably going to head out and do some other stuff now.
okay.
I think I'm done as well, but that was a lot of fun. Definitely a hilarious parade we had at the end, though.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was anything I could do. So
Yeah. You need to somehow split
Yeah,
us up or
it's
force us.
unfortunate, and
Or
that's
worse,
one of the maps that you can actually counter that on. But like on Polis, like
yeah. And I
it's
think
hard to do that
another thing
because
someone
if you do, Go
Yeah,
ahead, sorry.
I think another thing that someone suggested on Tuesday was if we ever stack up entirely, you could probably just literally kill us, and it would your body and animation would be covered by everyone else. So
Correct. You can
That's
still
only
see
if
the
you're
hands.
stacked.
Yeah, you can still see the hands, but if it's a cluttered stack, it's still hard to catch.
Turning the
Because-
lights out would have been real smart too at the beginning. Like if you really want to pick one of us off.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's
I
possible
did
maybe
this
you
twice,
could.
but I did it too late.
Yeah, there are a few things. I just haven't played Imposter enough to know how practical that is.
I mean, me neither. Today was my first day playing the game, so
All right, boys. You guys have a great weekend. Good luck out there.
It was a pleasure. Looking
Yeah,
forward
see
to
ya.
more Crusader Kings on Tuesday if it works.
Yeah, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
me too. Preferably not in Africa.
Have a good night.
What? Africa was fun, dude.
I know I'm playing my single player campaign as that character, and at least I'm learning the game a lot that way through a
I
lot
do
of
think
trial
we
and
should
error.
probably. I think we should probably play somewhere
Start
more
over.
clustered. Well, yeah, start over, but more clustered.
As long as it's
I
not that
didn't
rough,
I didn't dislike our first setup, like the setup of the first game. I don't know if I would pick the same person because it was very hard to expand. So like half of my game was just spent like disinheriting children, so I didn't destroy my own realm on death. But I thought the setup was fine in terms of like you might be bordering someone, but you weren't like completely surrounded by people, and there's a lot of gap for people to poke where there weren't players.
Yeah.
Alright, take it easy, everyone.
Yeah.
All right, see ya.
Alright, that was a lot of fun. A little bit rough at the beginning, I won't lie, because people kept talking during the phase. And having experienced both those, just a little bit of just chit-chat here or there while we're playing and being silent, I think I far preferred playing silent there. It adds that tension, it allows you to be, at least for me, be able to focus a lot more and try and read the clues, because I've probably been doing a terrible job with that, since I was just trying to at least figure out who's safe or who's an alibi, or at least who's not likely to kill her. Although sadly it seemed like I denied them killing Boom. But considering the amount of time I was with Boom, you figured he would have killed me. Either way. It was a good time. It's gonna be a while, perhaps till the Megapublic group plays more of this game though. Seeing as the Crusader Kings patch is going to be out next Tuesday. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.